Oh, you thought I was muted. You thought I was muted. You thought I was muted. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. I'm never... I didn't mess up anything and fix it real fast. No, I wasn't muted. No, I wasn't muted. That doesn't happen.
Not only were you late for class, you were only recently made a fellow bro. What credentials do you have to teach this class when you did not even know about brew jobs? TCH, bet you never even kissed your own good night.
Hi everyone! Hi. Welcome to class in which the teacher was not late. I was not late at all. I'm never late. Have I... When have I ever been late? What? Me? No. Me? No. I've never been late in my life. What are you talking about? Yeah, I've never been late. Thank you. You cannot legally leave class. You're stuck here against your will. This is not even a class. This is, it's much worse. I was gonna say robbery. It's not that. Nor the pinned message. Shh. What pinned message? What pinned message? What are you talking about? What the hell? Wow, that's crazy. Hi everyone, welcome. How are you doing on this fine day? We have a pretty short stream today because, you know, this whole being back to school, semester starting again, it has changed me. You know, it has definitely changed me. I feel something within me a little bit different. I'm reverting back to the origins. It's not that I want to, okay? It's not that I want to. I do not wish to be like this. Chat, rat. She's relapsed. No. I just thought we could talk about something very important. Are you morbid? No, but you're all about to be. Welcome to, I'm too small now. Welcome! Everybody, to a very important class. Welcome to Yaoi 101 by yours truly, the Nova. Welcome to Say Guess. Yeah, Doc, what the fuck is this? What do you mean? It's a very important part of literature. Yeah. We are talking about very important literature. We're saying Gex finally. Yeah. Are you excited, everybody? I'm not in the right place. Wait. There we go. Are you excited for today's class on a very important topic? In which I will be educating you on with a PowerPoint that I made in 10 minutes prior to this stream. Where's the paddle? I believe that you guys are better than the paddle. I believe that I don't need to do that for you. Right? You're gonna behave. You're gonna behave, right? Men kissing. Let's fucking go! Okay, everybody. V-Sensei can save us. What V-Sensei doesn't know does not affect her. But what if we want the paddle? Then you're gonna go onto that corner over there and pay someone to do that for you. Thank you. Did you really use your notes, or were you too busy enjoying the yaoi? Anyway. Yaoi, am I right, everybody? Welcome. We get the hentai book of shame. What book of shame? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Doc, can I use the paddle? You can do whatever you want with the paddle, as long as you don't ask me to use it. The corner that has a sign that says corner of shame. Mayhaps. Perhaps. So, today I'm bringing you back with me to high school. To the dark ages in which I would do more cultured reading than I did studying. It's very important. Very important. So we get a Yuri unit next year. Next time we have an event, we do a Yuri 101. Dark history. This is the true dark history. The true dark history stream. The dank ages when books were moister than Charlie. Stop! Horrible. That was nasty. What books? Everything is online. What are you talking about? You're under arrest? No. No. It's a big tome that weighs 12 kilos or 24, I don't know, pounds. Doc, why was you cringe as a young adult? Ah. Why... Why was thou cringe? Why is anybody cringe? What do you mean when I was a young adult? I'm pretty sure I still am. What are we talking about here, people? No. So, let me, PowerPoint. Okay. What? Everybody take notes. You gotta take some notes, okay? There will be testing at the end. Maybe. I think. Of all the days to catch you live, it had to be this. It's a very important one. You're here for a treat, for a really good class. Anyway, what is yaoi? Well, yaoi is a genre of fictional media originating in Japan that depicts homoerotic relationships between male characters. So it's boys kissing. It's a lot of boys kissing. The female rats make yaoi friendfics. Oh, that's cute. Well, yeah, it's when a boy really likes another boy and they pucker up their lips and they put them together and go mwah. Yes, like JoJo. Yes, JoJo is a perfect example of a yaoi manga. Yes, do not fact check me. Say yes, let's go. So is homies kissing homies yaoi? No, that's BL. We'll get to that. Like My Hero Academia. Yes, exactly. Another very prominent, infamous yaoi manga. Anyway, so that with the rats. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. They do have kissable lips. Like if your homies have kissable lips, just go for it. Yeah. No need to fact check you. You're right. Yes. Why is the one on the right looks so determined compared to the left? We'll get to that when we get to the vocabulary. Yeah, when we get to that. Really teach us about Yuri too later. Mayhaps one day. Mayhaps. But yeah, yaoi is just you read about men kissing. I'm feeling objectified. Good. I'm gonna try and do that more. Why? Why yaoi? Why yaoi? Well, why not? Why not? Exactly. Why not? My favorite part of JoJo is when Kakyoin Emerald splashes all over Jotaro's back. Fact, actually happened. So, why is yaoi real? Because, well, if there is heterosexual romance, there must be gay romance as well. However, why do they look like that? That is a mystery that we will never have an answer to. Emerald backshot? The fuck is his head size? What do you mean? That's a pretty normal head. What? Can the man in the chat confirm that this is the normal proportions of an actual maleoid? Not I understand the yaoi hands meme. Thanks to this image. Kakyoin, did you lay this egg? Stop. Why are the hands so big? I'll tell you why the hands are so big. Come closer. The hands are really big so that they can easily grab onto waists, ass, and disproportionately large members of the community. Yes, that's why they're so big. Yeah. Everything else, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell me. No, you're learning about this whether you want to or not. It's for hand holding. Yeah. Yeah. You know, if you have really big hands and the other person also has really big hands, that's how this works. As a gay man, I confirm we need to distort body proportions to get laid. Whenever a boy wishes to kiss another boy, immediately their proportions start stretching and their body becomes a bit like that. Yeah, I don't make the rules. Firmly grasp it. Yes, just the cylinders. The fuck did I tune into? Class, and you're late. Wow, sit down, take your paper and pencil out and start taking notes. It's for holding more contact surface. Shape-shifting to attract mates. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's in this PowerPoint. I made this very rushed. I haven't slept. I haven't eaten all day. The only thing on my brain right now is men kissing. Vocab. Okay, nice. We sped run through here. Let's go through some words here real quick. Okay? Number 1, BL, or boys love, is the umbrella term for most things yaoi related. Back in the day, back in the good old days, people would use yaoi to like describe everything. Now there's a little bit of a difference. Most people use BL, or boys love, as a designation for anything pertaining to boys kissing. I don't think kissing your homies goodnight is involved in that umbrella, but we can include it. It's fine. We're all for equality here. Yeah. Just demonetize it. Why would I get demonetized? What are you talking about? This is educational. Educational. Yeah. Still use yaoi for everything. A lot of people still do. Yeah. However, a lot of people now make a separate distinction on the categories of it. Hence why we have an umbrella term. Yes, GL is in fact girls love. So, the exact opposite. Women kissing. Also very good. Very good. Educational with the next. Oi! Shush. Then we have yaoi. Yaoi is the word most people know. It's the one with better SEO. People love typing yaoi. My favorite part of Fate is when Lancer uses his... Yeah? Well, what are you talking about, Rise? I don't watch Faith. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I've arrived. Hi, Blaze! Have you been summoned? Have you been summoned by the ancient tombs, the ancient scriptures? I'm here to educate people very badly. Welcome to a very important class. This is very, very, very important class. Even though Blaze is one of our top students, she knows a lot. What is that? Oh, that's my hair. Your thumbnail was taunting me while I was watching documentaries. Well, this is a documentary on really important things too. Yeah. Doc, will yaoi solve my headache? Yes, 100%. You strike me as an uke, so I'll say find a seme. Oh, I haven't gotten that word. We'll get to that word in a second. My favorite part of Fate is when Crest... No, not the fucking worms again. Not this again. Why do they call it Yuri on Ice when it's two guys skating and kissing? It should be Yaoi on Ice. Are they stupid? Don't worry. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll talk about it. Don't worry about it. Yes, I'll get an A+. You'll get an S. Like this is a fucking SSR ranking thing. Anyway, yaoi. Now when people describe yaoi, usually there's some sort of sussiness happening. When people these days talk about yaoi, you could say there's some yaos eeing the yee, aka some nakedness, some things showing, some things going into places, some squelch, some fwops as well. All of that jazz, a lot of liquid. Usually when people talk about yaoi, that's what they mean. It's usually more for plus 18, even though there's a bunch of kids in this godforsaken community. Some plap, plap, plap. I'll be honest, fwop, fwop is more common, I think, and squelch. Squelch. I see that one a lot. I can't understand the words you're saying. Fwomp. Fwomp is also a really good one. Yes, yes, some sword fighting. Exactly. Exactly. Squelch, my favorite, my favorite. Some goosh goosh. No, I don't really remember seeing goosh goosh on it. Docking. Some docking happens. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Twomp that guy from Mario? Well, there's a lot of Mario, and I mean, gosh. This is the first stream I've seen from you in a while, but I heard we were talking about that, so I decided to tune in. You did well. Welcome to class. Take a pen and paper. Take notes. You have recommendations for beginners on how to do on things to read. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. And then you also have shonen ai. When people talk about shonen ai, it's usually just pure fluff romance. I mean, not always fluff, but usually it does not have sexual relations. Usually it's more at best, you'll get lucky if they hold hands. Hell, if they smooch on the lips, hell, on the cheek, you were lucky. You were lucky to witness that. Usually it's more focused on like romance aspect and not the take all of your clothes off. We're missing vocab. Does Omegaverse not count? I thought about including Omegaverse, but Serena has done so well in describing the Omegaverse that I thought I shouldn't really talk about it too much. I feel like that's her turf, you know? Hand holding heresy. I know. Which cheek are we talking about? Okay. Let me put this in terms you understand. Yaoi, you kiss the cheeks from below. Shonen ai, you kiss the cheeks from above. Are we clear? Are we clear on that? That's fair? Yeah, she's pretty good at it. Omegaverse is covered in another course by Prof. Serena Maiko. Yeah, unfortunately, as a teacher, I'm not paid enough to teach you on Omegaverse. You're gonna have to sign up for another class. Maybe perhaps retake the year so you can take that class. And you gotta pay tuition again for it. Yeah, sorry. I don't make the rules. Sorry I was late for class. Is the yaoi role real? Yes. 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 Always has been. We need to pay these teachers more. Can we click in the middle ones? The ones you don't have. Get out. Get out of my fucking class. Get out. Anyway. Bada. So, to get to Bada, we need to make a very specific distinction here. Most of BL manga, majority of it, is generally made by women for women. Which you might be like, why? It's boys kissing. Why? You guys are nasty for wanting to see that. Guys are disgusting. Wow, so rotten. Why would you? Why? The same people that go on to Pornhub to watch lesbian sex. Anyway, the Bada's got bigger chests. Yes, they do. Well, that is a fact. Most of yaoi manga is made by women for many different reasons. A lot of times, a lot of women just want to be able to read stories about romance and sexual scenarios where they don't feel like they are unsafe or being objectified. Therefore, yaoi. On another end of the spectrum, sometimes you really just want to see two hot men kissing, because what's better than one hot guy? 2, 3. So, the other side of BL is Bara manga, which is usually made by gay men authors for gay men. Usually it's very obvious because they look beefy as fuck. That is Bada, okay? Usually they look beefy as fuck. These men, they have body hair. Oh, they have beards, they have mustache, they have like hair on their chest. As opposed to yaoi, which usually like you don't barely even see the nipples. The only reason they draw the nipples is if they're going to be used in the next scene. Not a single follicle of hair in that chest, no. Yaoi trained on JP. Bears. Dudes be ripped. They are. Yeah, so when you see Bada, that's usually made for and by gay men. Are yaoi enjoyers Bada appreciators or against it as a separate faction? I think, you know, especially the adult generations, I do not claim the children in the yaoi fandoms, because those usually ruin everything for everybody. I'd say most yaoi enjoyers, like, appreciate Bara. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's like, shaking hands, like, ah, nice. You know what? Nice. And a lot of times the experiences depicted in Bara manga are very personal to their authors in terms of their own personal gay experiences. So hence why a lot of times straight women don't really want to read Bara because they won't relate to it. As opposed to yaoi, which is usually very much written as a, I guess, a more less LGBT experienced story. Does that make sense? That makes sense, right? Usually it's very fantastical, very dramatical romance. A lot of times it also involves a lot of suspicious topics. But it's all good. We use fictional things to explore things you don't want to explore in real life. Remember that. It's fiction. It's fiction. Also a lot of old man yaoi. Old man yaoi is an whole different thing. Bless old man yaoi. Anyway, now let's get to the terms, to the important terms here. Seme and uke. As above, so below. When there's light, there's darkness. When there's the sun, there's the moon. And when there's a hole, there's someone who will insert into that hole. So a seme is the top. And the uke is the bottom. I feel like these are pretty outdated terms, but, well, they're still very much used in fiction. So, when there's a hole, there's the goal. Yeah, the yin and the yang. Uke is empty and seme fills the void. Well done. You get 1 gold star. You're understanding my class very well. Nice. As the Psalms of Yaoi 420 would say, so is the top, so there's a bottom. Exactly. Amen. 1 hole to rule them all. Man, what's happening here today? Don't worry about it. Nothing bad is happening here. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Have you seen furry yaoi? Furry yaoi is a big demographic. As a non-furry, I have not looked for it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen furries kissing, so I suppose that counts. But, tag yourselves. Are you a seme or an uke? You're all, most of you guys strike me as ukes. Not gonna lie. I'm more, me? If I was a man, I would definitely be a seme. You know, with my big yaoi hands and all. And, let's see, another one. X, shut the fuck up. What the fuck do you mean, X? No. What? There is 1 hole. Does there have to be a 1 piece to fill it? dating? That isn't the kind of question you ask someone. You're right. I'll take you guys on a date. After next week, I'll ask you. Okay, all the way, unless wives ask otherwise. Oh, we have a chat? We can switch? You expect us to believe you? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Just here for the food. Speaking about food, the next one is lemon. I think lemon has stopped being used as much these days. When I was in high school, lemon was used so much. Lemon, when you're reading, especially when you're reading fan fiction, lemon is a way to distinguish if the thing you're reading has spicy things or not. If it has some zest, you know, if it has some, if you're gonna be reading about, the Devil's Tango or not. So, if you were reading a fanfic that had, like, lemon in it, then you'd know. In some other, genres, I guess, there would also be lime used to describe when, like, the things were implied, but not graphic. However, if you read something that has lemon, you best believe you're going to be learning about, how much liquid can pour out of orifices and whatnot. You will learn all of those details. Such is lemon. Lemon is the zest of life. Thank you. Lemon was the spicy stuff. Yeah, nowadays I guess we just call it what it is. But back in the day, we were demure. We were mindful. We didn't want to say all of the words. So, oh, what are you reading today? Oh, I'm reading a fic that has a bit of a lemon. You know? Education regarding fluid displacement. Yes, very important to learn about, you know? You never know when it might happen to you. Yes. It says also a history lesson on Yaoi. Should it? I've realized I forgot to include a very important word there because I would assume I would have mentioned it before. But I didn't. I forgot. Anyway, OTP is one true pairing. Well, your OTP is that one couple you would ride or die for, okay? When you're reading something and there's like a love triangle, you're like, no. I want those two to end up together. They have so much great chemistry. I don't care about any other pairing. That is my OTP. That one is still very much used today, I think. I use it, I guess. The casual shipping war. We do not discuss the infamous shipping wars. Those are for children to have. A true cultured person knows there's no point in arguing about shipping. Because you ship whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, I'm not your mom. People talk about OTPs as my fetish. Oh my. Oh dear. So you lost all your shipping wars? No, I did not. I think Naruto and Sasuke very much are still going to be canon one day. You cannot fool me. I don't care. They were meant for each other from the start. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I hit the mic. Now another really important term that I completely forgot to include here because again, I didn't sleep much today. I made this before stream. The word fujoshi. That gets used a lot. I see the word fujo, especially fujo, used a lot. Does anybody know what a fujoshi is? Let me write that on screen too. I'm curious to see what your interpretation of the word is, because that word is used a lot, but I don't think people genuinely know what it means. Or at least, most times they kind of assume what it means. Here we go, fujoshi. I'll tell you what I remember from it. A rotten girl, a yaoi lover. It's from a song? Wrong! Rotten woman. Well done. To everybody who used rotten woman, that is the correct one. You get another gold star. Or your first gold star. So, fujoshi is basically combining the word joshi for women and foo something for something that is gone rotten, like food, into making a rotten woman. It was initially used as a derogatory term by the infamous Japanese anonymous boards 2chan, in a way to insult women interested in this genre. So this was a slur. This was almost like a fucking slur back in the day. But along the time, the tides of life, women kind of took this name for themselves and started using it as their own empowered term for, yeah, I like to read this. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Which I think is pretty cool. I still see, especially Fujo, not just Fujoshi, just Fujo. I still see it a lot used derogatory online. And I've seen people be like, oh, it's someone who is okay with abuse and toxic relationships and fetishizes gay men. I'm like, brother, no. Brother, no. It's really not that deep. That's not what it is. It's just someone who likes reading BL manga. That's it, bro. Bro, that's it. It's not something that big, bro. In Fujoshi, we trust. So, yeah. Do I consider myself a Fujoshi? Not really. I'm no longer a part of this community that much as I used to be before. When I was in high school, I was a Fujo. 100%. 100%. I read so much. Oh, I read too much. Oh, I read too much. But now, I don't have time. So I'm retired. Mostly. I mean, being back in school really did bring back memories. So I was like, whew. I feel it surge within me. I feel it. Oh, I feel the urge to see boys kissing. Unless the Fujo makes it that big. Usually the problem that gives bad rep to Fujoshis is children. When I say children, I mean teenagers that don't really know how to behave anywhere and try to bring things from their mangas to real life. I've unfortunately seen that happen online, of kids at school being like, oh my god, that guy and that other guy should kiss, and like harassing them. That's not okay. You're stupid. You're a child. And God, I wish you were never born. Unfortunately, because of those kinds of actions, everybody gets a bad rep. So I think Fujos get way more shit than they should. There's a lot of people who are problematic, and they're usually kids. Fuck them kids. Not literally. Ew. Once a Fujoshi, always a Fujoshi. Inside of my heart. Yes, maybe. Joshi, translation closer to girl. Josei, translation closer to woman. So rotten girl is a correct term. So give me my golden star. You know what? You put a lot of effort into that. You get a golden star for that one. A nice shiny one. I'll even get a new sticker sheet for that. Well done. K-pop stands. The K-pop stan community also has a lot of that. Usually it's the issue that gives bad rep for everybody in any fandom. Just arrived. What's a lemon? Lemon is when you're reading something that contains sexual intercourse. Anyway, I think that's all. I don't know what other slides I have. I need to be fast. I have like, okay. Oh, I have a close-up of this. So, let's talk about some good ones. Some ones that I think are pretty good. And then we'll get into the other ones. Yuri on Ice is controversially a BL manga. It's not yaoi. Hell, I don't think it's even shonen ai. At best, this is shonen ai. Yuri on Ice is definitely when you're like, I wanna dip my toes into men kissing. Because you're not gonna have men kissing. They almost do once, but whatever. This is just genuinely a really good sports anime. I really like what's it called? Ice skating. I really like ice skating. So I watched this because of that. And then I was like, oh my god, it's a romance! Yay, let's fucking go! But it's mostly suggestive, as some people would call it yaoi bait, which I can agree. I think they were cowards for not making it canonical, visibly canonical, that it's, that they're a couple. And that's what makes it, bait. But regardless, I think the story and their romance, even though not officialized, is still really good. And you should definitely watch it. I love ice skating, so... No, wait, I can't ice skate. I like to watch it. That's the only reason I watch, the Winter Olympics. Is because I really like ice skating. Hair outlining what she's gonna get demonetized over? I didn't say anything to get me demonetized! What are you talking about? And then, let's see, you have Given. Given is actually not bait. This one is Shonen Ai anime with music. This is so good. So good. This is genuinely such a funny and good anime. I mean, not funny. It has its funny moments. I like the comedy in it. It's very depressing, though. Note to self, throw her into the ice ring with no guidance. I skated once. Thank you. Well, that's just a given. Is the music good? I personally really like the music of this. So the story is pretty much some dudes that have a band. And they end up getting that guy to play the guitar. And the other guitar dude falls in love with him. And it gets really sad because that guy has a lot of trauma because his previous boyfriend died. It's kind of sad. It has a lot of sad moments. I think the main song is really good. I listen to it a lot. I just really like music anime. So I feel like people should watch this one. The internal monologue of the main guy is actually really funny. They make it like, oh, you can see the inside of his head and it's just a bunch of him talking to himself. Like, I cannot possibly like this guy. Oh my god, how do I go about this? I mean, it's actually funny, so please do watch this one. It's good, it's approved. This one is for the more experienced, because I wouldn't say this is good. I just like it. This is a guilty pleasure anime yaoi. This one is closer to yaoi than Shonen Ai, because there's some touches here and there. Now, the art style might be familiar to some people. Maybe. This is not the bad one, okay? There's two, okay? There's one called Junjo Romantica, and this one is Sekai Ichi no Hatsukoi, which is better, okay? This is the better one. They're by the same author. This one is about, like, a guy who works in a manga publishing company that ends up working under his past romance that didn't go very well. He's like high school sweetheart that didn't go very well, and he's a manga author. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice that they're both adults. Bless. It's definitely guilty pleasure. If this is more, if you've become a bit more experienced. Stop talking about the hands. What's wrong with the hands? Huh? What are you talking about the hands? The seme is literally built like a fucking brick. This author is definitely one of the reasons that the meme became popular, of like the big pointy chin and the big hands. So it's a classic. I cannot really vouch for this one in terms of it being good because it's been so long since I've watched it. I have positive memories of this one. Oh, and this is a manga. Okay, a manhwa, actually. It's called Sign. This one is a yaoi. This one is a yaoi. This one you will see a lot. You will see a lot. Hands are important. Hi, Boss Sensei. Hi, Boss Sensei. We're talking about... this is very educational today, I promise. Very educational. Not sus at all. I promise. Doing my best here. Okay, I'm gonna delete the other thing. There we go. There we go. Okay, I fixed it. This one, okay, this one you will see a lot. in this one. I really like it. It's a story about a guy that goes to work in a cafe, and the owner of the cafe, which is this guy, he's deaf. And this guy ends up like learning sign language, like to communicate with him. And here's the great thing. So when he does sign language, he likes it a lot with his loins. And when this man talks to him, he really likes his voice in his loins as well. So let's just say after a while, they just spend like 24/7 exploring each other's anatomy. But it's really good. It's really cute. Really cute story. I swear. I swear to God. The loins. Yes, the loins. Yes. Yeah. But it's a really good story. It's called Sign. Just Sign. It's really good. If you're more... They are going like... My recommendations are escalating. His boing-boings. Yes. See, they were right. Hands are important. Exactly. Why do you know this? Why do you think I know this? Why do you think I know this? I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Is he an Omega? This is not Omegaverse. This is set in the real world. They are just two dudes. And one just really likes the hands of the guy that is trying to communicate with sign language. And the other just really likes the voice of the deaf guy. So... they're perfect for each other. Anyway, Dokusei. This one, is this a movie? I don't remember. This one is really pretty. I really like the art style. Very flowy. The animation is beautiful. Don't ask me what it is about. I don't remember. I just know that it's beautiful, tragic, and that they get married. And you know what? I'm all for it. Let's get it. Let's have more weddings up in this pitch. Okay, this is good. This is good. Progressive. Also, the art style is really pretty. That's what drew me to this one. I don't remember how to spell this. Dokusei? Dokusei. Something like that. We got the twinks now, even better. You can tell whether it's Yaoi or Yuri. Really? I can. Maybe it's a skill issue. Marriage equals bad ending. Oh, okay. Now let's get to the important part. Things that I've read that you guys probably shouldn't. So if you're blessed enough to have never seen this, consider yourself lucky. But I think everybody should know about this. This is one of the pinnacle of putting a bad rep into Yaoi. This is unfortunately one of the first things people talk about. No. So this tackles a subgenre I didn't mention, which is Shorakon. Not a fan. Can't say that I'm a fan. This is the infamous, the classic Boku no Pico, which if you've never watched it, you totally should. You should go watch it. Go watch it. Yeah, go watch it. I read the manga because, as everybody, I got trolled into watching the anime. Back in the day, it was really easy to get trolled into it. And I was but a child. And I remember being like, years later, I was like, does this have a manga? Like, I need to see the context for this, because it's 3 OVAs and it's really bad. Yeah. There is a manga for it that is actually completely different from the anime. Yeah, don't watch an anime called Boku. Watch an anime called Boku, yeah. You know that gif of Homer's dad from The Simpsons where he's walking into a building, turns around and immediately leaves? That's me right now. Why did I just click to see this? Hi, Kohaku. Hello, cousin. Welcome. No. Sit down. Sit down. Sit your fucking ass down. Welcome to class. We are learning important things here today. And I'm educating everybody on the gospel. Boku no Hero Academia. Yes, that. It's not even good, Shotokan. I will not discuss that. Yeah. Well, anyway, Boku no Pico, it needs to be mentioned. This is the worst thing that has ever come out. Ever. Yeah, sit down. Join us in this hell. I mean, class. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? This is a good class. Shut up. Shut up. What about the 2 sequels? Oh, yeah. Don't worry about them. We don't talk about the triangle. I don't want to. You know what? No, I don't even. No. Anyway, Yaranaika. This one has a lot of memes. A lot of people have seen this. That face. However, not everybody knows where the face comes from. The face comes from a little short, a really short, a really short manga that was later turned into an anime, an OVA, I think. In which the context is, so you got this guy, right? He's just walking in a park. He sees this guy, and this guy pulls down his zipper and is like, Yaranaika, which means wanna do it. And they go into the public bathroom and they do it. And I read this because I wanted to be educated about where the meme comes from. A lot happens. It's way more eventful than you'd expect. It has a lot of fetishes. In such a small thing. Yeah, straight to the point. Exactly. They go into the bathroom and they do it. And then, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to elaborate on this. I don't think I'm going to elaborate on this. Curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, don't read this one. I mean, it's less bad. I think this one is less bad than Boku no Pico, obviously. It's a little bit, nasty. But at least it's not immoral, you know? He asked, you want to do it? And the guy was like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's go do it. You know? At least it's consensual and age appropriate, I think. Actually, I can't fact check the age of this guy. Educate us more. Got it. Junjo Romantica. Let's not talk about Junjo Romantica. This was probably my first introduction to Yaoi. And it's not a good introduction to Yaoi, okay? Junjo Romantica is not exactly particularly healthy or good. This is not where you should start. It's the same author that did the other one. I believe this one came first. The proportions are even more fucked up. And it's about this one guy that is practicing for his entrance exams for university, right? And his brother is like, oh, I'm gonna get you a tutor. You can go live with this guy. That's a great teacher thing. So he moves in. It's this guy. Moves in with this guy. And then the first day, he goes to try and wake him up. I think the guy was not waking up. He opens the door, and the guy kind of just pulls him into bed and kind of does some things. And from then on, they fall in love. He's trying to go to college and still in high school. Whatever. Okay. You know, I'm pretty liberal when it comes to ages in manga because most times you'll draw a 17-year-old that was drawn like a 40-year-old. However, in here, it's one of the few cases, those few cases where look at that kid. Anyway, don't start with this one. That sounds illegal. Don't worry about it. We're reaching the end. And I have an interesting game for all of you guys. To see if you understood Yaoi a little bit. Let's play a game of, is this real? Or did I just make this up? Is this a plot that I made up? Or is this real? Okay. Let's see. I'm in front of it. Let me move, otherwise I can't read it. After getting in a car crash, a group of boys realize their I've wrote that wrong. Their penises have been swapped with each other and can now talk. Is this a real manga that exists? Or did I just make this up from my ass? Cleared your search history a lot when you were younger, didn't you, Doc? Shut up. Real, 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 real sounds so dumb it has to be real. Ain't no way, brother. Tell me this is made up. Real, real. Okay, I don't think I need to make a poll because the majority of you guys is saying real. The answer is... It's real! It's a manga called Chinko no Tsubuyaki, or Chintsubu. A manga where a bunch of high school boys go on a trip and their bus crashes. And when they wake up, their penises have souls. One of them is in a coma, but his soul is in someone else's penis. These are the little guys. They talk. They all hang out in a bathroom with their pants down so that their pee-pees can talk to each other. One of them has glasses and breaks them at some point, and that's like a plot point. They dress them up. They give them little scarves and shit. I think at some point in the later volumes, the nipple also gets possessed with the soul of someone. But yeah, this is so funny. It's not a good manga, but it's such a funny one that I read actually a long time ago. And the author is very clear about how silly this is. Like, the author is very self-aware and just makes a joke out of this at the same time as she's trying to make a full, like, manga story. Which I can respect. You know what? I respect the grind. It's so funny. You don't know what it's like to be reading a manga and then turn to a page where you have a cylinder with a face and a bunch of dudes in a bathroom with their pants down, and it's not sexual at all. They're just having a conversation. Anyway, I recommend reading if you want a good laugh, because I laughed so hard. Next one. In a faraway island, men compete to become the new king. The men who orgasm first lose the battle. Oh, thank you, Francie, for being 11 for 8 months. Hello, broshi. This sounds like a typical bro moment at an anime convention. Oh, that's what guys do? Oh, I see. Real. Ah, that's real. Real. Fake. Wait, I think I've heard of this one. I hope it's real. I've seen this at Barnes and Nobles. Completely true. Fake to normal. I see. Well, the answer is... It's real! This, ladies, gents, and everybody in between, is Dick Fight Island. I had to reduce what the thing was actually about. This is such a funny one. I have this manga. I own this. I own this. This is a manga about an archipelago, like a fictional archipelago that has recently been discovered by like modern society, in which you have 9 tribes, and each year they compete to become like the king of the whole island, right? And they wear those armors on their peepees. The leaders of each tribe the leaders of each tribe just like, you know, go at it. The battles? So the battles are them trying to make each other become happy. So whoever loses is who ejects first. And it's really funny, okay? I can explain why. Because they all have different strats, okay? Each tribe specializes in different moves that specializes in different ways of winning this, right? Right? There's one tribe that specializes in nipples. Yes. Power scaling in the Gooning manga? Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, I have 5 minutes. Fuck. Okay, last one. 3 men get trapped in a basement for 2 years. when one suddenly goes into heat. The other two alphas have to fight to resist their primal urges. Is this real or fake? Hmm? What is the stream? Welcome. Real. Fake. No way this one is real too. You never know. This is Doc's dream. Real. Oh, you guys are very divided. Fake. Fake. So fake. This is Serena's territory. You're looking to start a turf war? I'm sorry. I feel like you made them all real. It's stupid enough to be real. Yaoi for everything. Everything is real. Alright. The answer is... it's fake. I made this up. I pulled this one out of my ass. It's not real. However, it could totally be. I've read similar things, but nothing quite the same. Alright, this is our last... I'm gonna give you a last challenge before we get finally absorbed into everything bad in the world. The alpha stood as fake. Damn it! Alright, tell me, which one of these titles isn't a real yaoi manga? A. I'm becoming a sperm donor. Merciless milk wars in the year 2000 XX. B. I'm straight, but my friend gets me hard. C. A gay video and a huge awakening. 7 days drenched in man juice. Or D. Hey, do you know how babies are made? From today, we're brothers. Gonna make a poll, maybe. Might be easier. And I'll give you, like, a minute. C and D. There you go. Which one of these is not a yaoi manga? Which means 3 of these are. B sounds too normal. Ah. Oh, sorry. Is that something you guys, like, relate to? I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Ah. Very interesting. Huh. D is so real. I see. B seems to be winning. Okay. See, I relate too much, so it must be fake. Alright. I'll give you 1 more minute, but I feel like chat is inclined for B. C is also, like, creeping in closely. It sounds ridiculously simple in comparison to the other 3. Is so manga coded? That's true. I read to the first. I fought in the Milk Wars! Did you guys fight in the Milk Wars? Tag yourselves. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll. Oh, actually, it's very close. I'm gonna end the poll. I'm sorry. So, what's the final verdict? B has won. So you guys think I'm straight but my friend gets me hard is the fake one amongst these. The answer. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready, team? Class! They are all real! I'm sorry! I lied to you! They are all real titles. Yup. Bootrick question. These are all actual titles that you can read online. It's definitely something. It's definitely something. Gonna unalive myself. Do not. You are not allowed to do such a thing. I'm sorry. I would like to point out the, hey, do you know how babies are made? From today, we are brothers. These titles are a little bit suspicious, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Interaction farming on YouTube. Oh, hi, Mono. Hi, Mono. Oh my god, your timing. I'm about to actually end stream as well. I hope your class went well today. Welcome. We're talking about, things. Yeah, let me move back a few slides, maybe. There we go. Let's go to Dickfight Island. That's a good one to stay on. Monorail. My mind, they're all made up. Oh no, unfortunately for you and everyone, these are very, very real. So, do you feel more cultured now, everybody? Do you feel it within you? Have you read all of them? Yes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're not good. They're slop. They're slop. Thank you for the raid, Mono. We are actually soon to leave. Because I think I should apologize for this stream. I hope everybody feels more cultured today, but also I think I need to apologize. I've seen that one at Barnes and Nobles. It's very good. It's very good. I need to apologize, but most of all, I think above everything, I need to repent. I need to repent. So, I think we should go all together and repent for thy sins. Ah, this is so loud. You can't hear it. Oh my god, it's so loud. Jesus Christ. Nunva? No. I've come to ask for forgiveness of God, everybody. And I will send you together with me, okay? And you better enjoy it, cause I spent the entire day working on this. Last minute. Okay? Anyway, forgive me, God, for I have sinned. Thank you for the stream, Fujobasan. Thank you. Doc, does your ukulele have a seme? No, you cannot bang my ukulele. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Repent with me, everybody. Repent. Goodbye.